Alright, Stock Phoenix back with all the Marios. Mario Party 2. It's been a couple of weeks for us, today for you folks at home. We're gonna actually play the game now. We learned the rules and the story last time. Now we're gonna go to Pirate Land.
Pirate Land, a subsection of Mario Land.
Well, Mario Land in quotes,
right?
Because they're arguing over the name of it still. But yeah, this is, I guess there's a variety of lands within Mario Land. I'm not sure if they're each different worlds that they made. Anyway, here's when you set it up. Toad is in a boat. This is what happens when you decide to not play the game. He turns around and leaves the pipe.
Okay. But we're not turning around and leaving the pipe this time.
So we're going to Pirate Land. So here's the thing. He's got a boat.
Not really a good boat. It's more like a boat costume that he's running with his feet.
So, one thing that you may notice in contrast to Mario Party 1 is the main menu there is just the different boards that you can play, with one option for minigame land and one option for the options lab and rules land. Rather than, so there's not really the shop thing like they had in Mario Party 1. Also, they have descriptions of the characters. They actually do things a little different when they're computer players.
They have AI?
Yeah, they actually do things a little differently. They will aim for different items.
Formidable duelist.
They have different strengths for things. So just look at all the descriptions of the characters. And
loves
Mario
mushrooms.
runs like the Dickens. He's the hero, apparently. I disagree with this statement.
It's Mario Land.
Anyway, here's the thing. You pick your number of players, you pick each of the characters, you set the difficulty of any computer players that are in there. You have the same options for turns, 20, 35, and 50, for how many turns the game will last.
So many turns.
And we have the bonus option, which determines whether or not there will be the 3 bonus stars at the end of the map, and also whether or not you'll have random blocks giving you free stars and coins.
Yeah.
So here's Pirate Land. And everyone gets dressed up!
Hey!
Everyone has all pirate costumes.
Yoshi's
Pirate
got a little
Land.
sailor outfit. Ah!
And there's a Shy Guy pirate boat. You remember Shy Guy pirates?
Yeah.
They have boats and they fire the cannons at people.
I think so.
We're here, everyone! This is Pirate Land!
Okay.
This is a tropical isle. Pirates are scouring the island in search of the secret treasure.
The secret treasure.
You too shall become pirates and scour the island for booty!
That's not how pirates
Your objective
work.
this time
Ugh.
is to defeat Captain Bowser, your nemesis, and find the treasure. Find the secret treasure to become the superstar of Pirate Land.
Ah. Sub-superstar.
So, yeah, we've got, little opening thing. That's the story of the board. That's all the story that you really get for the board, is, at the very opening and the very ending. In Mario Party 1, you would have, each time you'd buy a star, you'd get a little story bit, but they don't have that in this anymore.
Okay.
It's good luck becoming the superstar of the land. Gameplay-wise, as we discussed back when we were seeing Rules Land, it's very similar to Mario Party 1. You're trying to get stars, that's the main goal. The primary way to get stars is to buy them from Toad, 20 coins each. Now there's Baby Bowser, though. Baby Bowser's around, and he'll take coins if you pass him. Because regular Bowser's not on the board. There's Bowser spaces, but there's not, Bowser standing around for you to pass by and take stuff from you. So there's the Baby Bowser that takes that role.
Okay.
So, it's Mario Party. You roll your 10-sided cube, you go spaces. Here's the map of Pirate Land. You've got R gives you the full map view, Z gives you a scrolling view that you can look around. So you can see kind of the layout of the board. We got a couple of loops.
Got some kind of interesting arrow things
Places,
in
yeah.
the center there.
So those arrows will show what that means in a little bit, but it's a map.
It's a map.
It's a Mario Party board. Ooh. And you got each person does their thing. Here's the Koopa Bank. As they said in the rules land, when you pass the Koopa Bank, you deposit coins into the Koopa Bank.
But if you land on it, you take all the coins.
You collect all of the coins that have previously been deposited. I'm going to be skipping over the minigames as we go through this, because we're going to see all of the minigames when I do minigame land. So I'm just going to show off the actual boards themselves.
Okay.
For, what is on the board, the actual board modes, and we'll see all of the mini-games later.
Okay, so there's this starting circle
we've got this little loop. There's a locked door.
Yeah.
Locked doors can only be opened if you have the skeleton key item. So, for the most part, the path is, straight. Over at the bridge, you can kind of turn around, where there's the little thwomp carved into the ground. Mm-hmm. Down here, there's this little island with a chain chomp and some chain chomp island rocks. Prisons.
Lots of item chances.
Yeah, lots of item spaces over there in a row. And there's just a skeleton in the corner grasping for gold or a key or something.
So it actually seems like there's some decisions you can make about where to go.
Yeah, there's a bit more actual planning that you do in this game compared to others. So yeah, there's the item shop. Yoshi couldn't afford it, but when you pass by the item shop, you have the chance to buy an item. When you land on a happening space in this map, you get shot with a cannon. And actually, everybody on those bridges in that area gets shot with a cannon when you land on the happening space, and they throw you back to the beginning of the board. The beginning of the board does not have, the Koopa Troopa that you pass by and get free coins. Because, there's not, these maps are less of a clear loop.
Yeah.
So, you just kind of, at the start of the board, there's nothing special really about it. As with last time, you can pay 20 coins, you get a star, and then Toad moves to a new spot.
Yeah.
There's a lot more variety in spots that Toad can be on. I think he might be able to be on, any blue space. And Baby Bowser will appear wherever Toad just left from. Which means if you've got several people racing for the star, the first person grabs it, everyone else has to pass by Baby Bowser. Who will take 5 coins from anyone who passes by.
And those are coins that are just lost from circulation.
Sort of. I'm going to say yes, but technically there's different. And he gets angry if you don't have any coins for him to take. Also, sometimes he gets confused and gives you 5 coins? That's not right!
Well, he's just a baby.
Yeah. There's also these thwomps. They're very much like the thwomps from the Yoshi's Island board in Mario Party 1, where you can pay the toll, and the next person who shows up there, the toll is 1 coin higher than the previous person paid. So you can choose to increase the amount to screw with people. If you land next to one of these docks, the shark shows up and offers to give you a ride for 5 coins.
That's a teleport.
He doesn't give you an option for it, though. You just have to... You do it. He takes 5 coins and sends you across. There's the Boo. He's pretty much just like the Boo in Mario Party 1, except this time you have to pay 5 coins for him to steal coins, and they get the chance to stop it. So your target is instructed to tap A rapidly to prevent their coins from being stolen. And how well they do determines how many coins Boo steals. And there's also an amount of randomness to it, of course. You can also pay 50 coins to steal a star.
It's more expensive than buying a star, but also it's an asshole thing to do. So
you can't prevent your stars from being stolen like your coins, so you get your star stolen. If you have no coins, he just tells you to fuck off.
Okay.
Here's what happens when you land on the bank. You get the coins in the reserve. That's the thing. If there's no coins, then he's just sad.
That's too bad.
That's too bad. The item shop. When you pass by the item shop, if you actually have the coins to buy, you can buy an item. The stock of the item shop changes as the game goes on. As the turns progress, more items are available. If you already have an item, you can't buy another one.
Oh, so
You only have one inventory space. This is what using a skeleton key looks like. You open this door, and the skeleton key gets very sad. Because it says goodbye, tearfully. But if you choose not to open the door, then thank goodness you don't need to.
This is what happens when you have sentient tools.
Mushroom is another item you can get. When you use the mushroom at the start of your turn, you get 2 dice blocks instead of 1. And they add together, and that's your total movement. There's also something special with a mushroom. If both of the dice blocks happen to get the same number, you get a bonus. You got 2 of the same number, you get 10 coins.
You roll doubles.
The bonus is more if you get double 7s.
Ah.
Gold mushroom is just like the regular mushroom, but it's 3 dice instead of 2.
Does
You
it
can
still
go
have
real
a
far.
bonus for getting 3 of a kind or something?
I believe there is. It never actually came up in any of the games that I played, because it's 1 in 216 chance. Here, I just wanted to show off, like, how far you can actually go with a gold mushroom, and how much you can do on one turn with that. It's a lot.
I think gold mushrooms are kind of rare, though.
You can buy them from the shop. They're 30 coins.
Okay.
The plunder chest. You use that at the start of the turn. And it steals a random item from an opponent. So, that's just kind of a jerk thing that you can do there. Fix that. The dueling glove. You use the dueling glove, and it activates a duel minigame. So, each board has its own unique duel minigame. When you use the glove, you pick your opponent, you pick how many coins you want to duel for. In this board, it's a sword fight, where you have to push the buttons that it displays, and whoever gets there to the end fastest wins the fight. If you make a mistake, then you end up, like, needing to redo a thing, like you get a short time penalty. But,
Luigi could not hold up his end of the duel.
Yep. And it's just a straight gamble. You bet your coins, whoever wins takes the coins. The warp block. You use that at the start of your turn, and you trade places with one of your opponents.
Okay.
And then you get to use your normal die roll afterwards.
Okay, but you can't use an item because you already used your item.
The magic lamp is a very powerful item that summons the Mushroom Genie. It's the Mushroom Genie who lives in his lamp, who will fly you directly to Toad.
Oh.
So you use the Mushroom Lamp, and as long as you've got the 20 coins, you can just buy a star straight off.
Mushroom Kadabra.
The Mushroom Lamp is also 30 coins at the shop. And is not always available at the shop.
Right.
But, yeah, you go straight there, you get your star, and afterwards, you will still be able to roll your die. Because you use your item at the start of your turn, and then you roll your die. The only item that doesn't work like that is the skeleton key. You can't use that at the start of your turn. You get the option to use it whenever you pass by a locked door.
Yeah.
There is one other item that isn't used at the start of your turn, which we'll see in a little bit. But here's the item minigame. So you land on the item minigame space. These kind of take the place of the one-player minigames from Mario Party 1, because this doesn't have one-player minigames as a thing. Each map, each board has its own unique item minigame, like the duel minigame. This is barrels. You see what items are in each barrel, and then they shuffle around, and you pick a barrel, and you get whatever item is in that barrel. So...
And you don't want Baby Bowser.
Yeah, if you get Baby Bowser, you just get nothing.
Okay.
So here, Luigi hit the gold mushroom, so you got a gold mushroom out of it. That's a pretty good item. But if you hit Baby Bowser, miss. And you don't get anything. There's a couple of items that only show up in item minigame. You cannot play the item minigame if you already have an item, since you can't get another item. The Bowser Bomb is an item that only It's not a good item. It only appears in item mini-games. And if you end up getting the Bowser Bomb, it will automatically use itself at the end of the current turn and summon Bowser.
Oh.
Like this.
Uh-oh.
It's Captain Bowser! I'm the pirate of all pirates, Captain Bowser! Kind of skipped past because computer players were...
So wait, he takes a turn?
Yeah, he's summoned in the location where Baby Bowser was, and he gets a turn. He rolls 3 dice, and if he passes by anyone, he will take all of their coins.
Oh.
So, that's what Bowser does.
And if you land on the Bowser
Speaking
space...
of Bowser, the Bowser space brings Bowser up. And he does the roulette, much like in Mario Party 1. And there's a bunch of different things that you can do, like Bowser's Appearing Act, where he will appear at the end of the turn on the map. It's basically exactly like the Bowser Bomb.
Okay, then.
That, at the end of that turn, he will show up to run around the map.
Like this.
Like this. And this time we can actually, like, see the thing that he said a bit more. Because I'll probably have to cut some things on. I shall be the one to find the plunder. It'll be the plank for any that gets in me way. Even me mother.
Okay, so this implies that Bowser has a mother.
We've seen Bowser's mother
We have?
in Mario's Time Machine.
Oh.
She was she was in charge of the library.
I honestly don't remember that.
Anyway, if he could just run and not hit anybody. He doesn't always hit someone, he just rolls the dice.
10,000 coin present?
Well, so, it's a variety of things. You know, you can just get 20 coins for Bowser, and then he will take your coins. And if you don't have enough coins, well, it was fun anyway. Bowser's Coin Potluck. He will steal coins from everybody. 10 coins from everyone. It's the most fun yet. And even if they'll overlook the fact that we didn't have any at all, if anyone doesn't have the 10 coins, because it's so much fun! 100-star present!
What?
He could give you 100 stars, except no, he'll run away.
Oh.
There's a couple options. All of the ones that are marked in yellow are, they're options that, you know, it says that he'll give you stuff, but, he won't. If he gets coins for Bowser and you don't have any coins, he takes pity on you and gives you 10 coins. You don't even have to pay it back. He's so generous.
He's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Wait.
In fact, he's such a nice guy. Let me ask you this. Is it enough to just keep battling for stars day after day?
No?
Only equality can end this battle. Therefore, I shall divide your coins equally. This is a Bowser revolution! For many years I've dreamed of absolute equality! For equality! Bowser revolution!
Wow.
Bowser is the hero of the proletariat.
Apparently.
In contrast to the bourgeoisie princess. I love that. So, yeah. There's a lot of weird options. Bowser's multiplying toads is one of the more interesting ones. He increases the number of toads on the map.
Okay, so there's more chances for stars?
So there's, you know, you'll see. Here's a star. There's Toad with a star. You can get a star for 20 coins. And over here, there's Toad. Wait a second, there's a Toad over there too? Which is the real one? There's two! It's incredible! But they might not both be real.
Oh. Are they not both real?
Well, Toad gets very upset if you accuse him of being a fake. Especially when he's a fake.
Black Star.
And you get this really awful version of the Starget theme. Exclamation point space. Chance time. You remember chance time?
Yeah, chance
It's
to
the
ruin
time where
everything.
chance. Where you hit the blocks and they have players and the trading coins or stars in a direction, and you can just have a chance. Chance time. So here you go. You have Mario takes 20 coins from Yoshi. So, unlike Mario Party 1, the chance time spaces are always on the board. In Mario Party 1, they appeared after a star was bought.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, Lightning Bolt is a new space. This is a battle minigame.
Oh.
So, the minigames in this game, none of the normal minigames have you taking coins from other players. The battle minigames do.
Huh.
So, in the battle minigame, the coins are collected from everybody, and at the end of the game, you are ranked based on how well you did. The first and second place players get coins. First place gets, I believe it was 80%, or 60%, and the second place gets the rest. I don't remember exactly. If somebody doesn't have enough coins, then you'll still have the fight with however many coins were there. If there's an uneven number, he'll just throw the remainders randomly to somebody.
Oh.
So you might get a coin randomly. Here's a hidden block. We saw this at Rules Land.
That one
It
had a
might have a
star.
star. So this was another thing with the bonus. You can turn the bonus on or off, and that'll affect that. When you hit the last 5 turns, you get the look at the standings, and things change a bit. Again, much like how Mario Party 1 worked. So here's our standings for this game. Who shall be victorious? It's time for everyone's favorite show, Predict the Superstar! And we get someone to guess who's going to be the winner, and the Koopa Troopa says he thinks Yoshi's going to be the winner. So Yoshi gets a 10-coin present.
That's random.
It is random. You just pick someone at random to get money, because some random Koopa Troopa thought that he'll win. Also, blue and red coins double in the last 5 turns, and dual minigames will initiate if you land on the same space as another player. On the last turn, you cannot get items.
Oh.
The item minigame doesn't happen. The item shop is closed for the day. Which does mean that, like, you could potentially have bought a key there and gone and opened the door. But
you can't. Too bad.
And this is what it looks like when you land on the same space as someone else. This will happen even with things like the happening space that just throws you back to start. And it's the same dual minigames before, but then we get to, at the end of the last turn, after the last minigame, we get everyone's count up of stars and such. And here's what we've got. There's all the stars, and we count all the coins. You've got coins. And the person with the most has a Pulsey number. And we get bonus stars! So there's the minigame star. Whoever collected the most coins across minigames gets the star. And there
Looks
was
like Mario's gonna win.
the coin star. Whoever had the most coins on the board gets the star. And Mario gets that one too. And there's the happening star. Whoever landed on the most question mark spaces. And that can be a tie. They can all actually be a tie. It's just the happening one is more likely to be a tie because the number is smaller. There's the superstar! Official announcement. Big news! The secret treasure's been found! We must reach it before Captain Bowser does!
Wait a minute.
Yo ho ho! In a cave full of treasure! Stop right there! Arr! You wouldn't be thinking of stealing the treasure now, would you, matey? I was just looking, Captain. I didn't take any. That's better, me matey. Who goes there? Why, it's Captain Mario! So you've come, Captain Mario. You'll never get me plunder. The text goes kind of fast in these endings. You can't actually change the speed of the text in these.
Dramatic sword fight!
Yeah, a dramatic sword fight! Arr, impertinent fool! Tink, tink. Ow! That smarts! And he just skulks off.
They're really just playing around.
Fine then, bully, you can have the Oh, I think that was supposed to be Bowser saying that. I don't know. Anyway, Mario's the superstar of Pirate Land. So, yeah, it'll be whoever is the superstar gets to do the little animation of them fighting Bowser.
I got it.
So, I don't think Bowser is actually here. I think that because like we've got the baby Bowsers transform into Bowser, and the actual Bowsers when you fight them are kind of pathetic. I think that they're all the baby Bowsers that have been left in charge of these lands that Bowser took over, and they're just not very good at being Bowser.
What's the plural of Bowser?
Bowsers? Anyway, at the end of the board, it tallies up all of your coins and adds them to your coin bank, and then it tallies up all your stars. You don't actually hoard stars in this game. The stars get converted to coins. So it's all just coins that you collect. Each star is like 50 coins? Something like that.